Good morning, everyone. So today I have a slightly different message for you, and I want to talk about childhood food allergy in the preschool children, in children from 6 months, 4 to 6 months, right up to when they go to school, because I want to talk about childcare. So it's become glaringly obvious for me that really over the last 10 years I've been seeing it, but childcare educators do not get sufficient training in food allergy in children. They just don't. They have the mandatory 3-yearly provide first aid in an education and care setting, and that's the HLTAID 012. So if you want to look it up, that is something that the first aid nests do as well, because it's government accredited and it's mandatory training. And then there's the yearly CPR training that they have to do, which is it's just CPR and defibrillators. So the allergy side of things, basically they get maybe 20 minutes every 3 years on how to give an EpiPen. Sometimes if your child or a child with allergies is at the centre, which is obviously very, very common now with 1 in 10 under 1-year-olds having a diagnosed food allergy. So maybe they might get a refresher by the parent, or maybe their director might, recommend that they had a play with a trainer pen or something. But basically, they're just not adequately trained through absolutely no fault of their own or no fault of the childcare, because it's not pushed. It's not, funding and time is always an issue in childcare. And it's like anything. If hasn't been an emergency, or the people on haven't seen an emergency, then it's not top of mind for them. But as we know, allergy and anaphylaxis can take hold extremely quickly. And in schools, the school has to do a yearly, it's called RAMOAP, RAMOAP, and it's an allergy and anaphylaxis training every year, and it's mandatory, and they actually won't pass accreditation without it, and that's in school. But the irony of this is there's more children at preschool age with allergy than there is school children, because as we know, as they get older, the rates drop. That doesn't mean that the school children are any less important. It's just, why are you making it mandatory in school when actually it should really be mandatory in childcare too? So I know it's mandatory in government schools anyway, in public schools. So what I've done is developed a training called Beyond Compliance, which is Confident Allergy Management in Childcare Educators. And it's a small investment really for childcares to have access to this online training, which will cover everything from how to keep the child safe in the first place, how to avoid allergic reactions, cross-contamination, just all the basics about allergy that the childcare educator probably doesn't know if they don't live with allergy. Obviously what to do in an emergency, how different allergies can look, the difference between FPIs, the difference between intolerance and allergy. It will just cover all those nitty-gritty details, because it's just about allergy and food allergy. Obviously we'll cover bites and stings and things, but 99% of the course is going to be about food allergy. So it's going to empower these educators to be so much more clued up on it. And also the childcares can pay a one-off fee and train as many educators as they want it for that 12 months, and they can keep going back to it and re-looking at it as well. So they'll pay like a 12-month fee, and they'll get just unlimited amount, because we know with childcare there's quite a lot of turnover in staff, so they can just train new staff as and when they arrive. It can just be part of their onboarding package. So number one, I want to know if you think that this would be helpful. I think it would be helpful, but I want to know your feedback, or if there's anything specific you think they should be learning. And if so, then do you think your childcare would be up for doing something like this? I just don't see that it's, I just think it would just be such a benefit. I can't really see any downside of them not wanting. Also, as a childcare director, like, why would you want your head on the chopping block if something goes wrong and a child has a severe allergic reaction? How good would it be to say, not good, but how, much better would it be to say, like, I did everything that we could. You can't always control an allergic reaction, but you can be more prepared for it, and you can empower your staff for it too. So yeah, so I wanted to talk about that today and just see if you think it would be helpful, what you think should be in it. I've got 6 modules, but I'd be interested to know as a parent what you think should be in it. And yeah, I just thought it was a bit wild how schools have this mandatory training for specifically allergy and anaphylaxis, but daycares don't. And it's the daycares that have the younger children, which we know the rates are higher. So why? Anyway, thank you very much for listening this far. Let me know in the comments below. And yeah, let me know if you think your daycare would like to get involved. And I'll leave a link for like the information sheet about it below too. Take care.